Hi, and welcome to the video on regulatory pharmacy. We will be discussing why regulate pharmacists, major milestones to regulation, what regulates pharmacists, pharmacists' role in regulation and why enter regulatory affairs.
Pharmacy is a highly regulated health profession. Any mistake in drug distribution or pharmaceutical care could cost a life.
The government regulates drugs because drugs pose potential risk to the public, and they try to protect public from self-harm. Regulatory professionals are utilized in research and development, clinical trials, extension of pre-market approvals, manufacturing and labeling and advertising.
Pharmacists trained in this area can combine expertise in medications and pharmacy practice, clinical trial management and regulatory affairs knowledge and skills.
Drug regulation was started to protect the public. The Pure Food and Drug Act of 1906 prevented unsanitary and poorly labeled foods and drugs from reaching the public. Sulfanilamide, elixir tragedy forced Congress to pass the Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act of 1938, which required drugs to be proven safe before being marketed to the public. Durham-Humphrey Amendment of 1951 established two classes of drugs, prescription and over-the-counter medications. It protected the public because many drugs were not safe. The Food, Drug and Cosmetic Act are a set of laws passed by Congress, giving the FDA authority to oversee the safety of food, drugs, and cosmetics. It authorizes FDA to inspect products already on the market, regulate company manufacturing practices, evaluate new drugs, medical devices, and food additives for safety and effectiveness, and recall and or seize products it determines unsafe or non-FDACA compliant.
Pharmacists are regulated by Federal Food and Drug Administration, which is an administrative agency that creates regulations for rulemaking.
The Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act requires pharmacists to provide accurate product information and educate patients, rather than promote products.
Board of Pharmacy is a state health regulatory agency. Governor appoints 7 registered pharmacists to be a part of the board. It protects the people with integrity and honesty. Advocates for affordable pharmaceutical care. Provides information on pharmaceutical care. Promotes education and wellness. The board can reprimand, cancel, suspend, or revoke license of pharmacist or pharmacy if violation of pharmacy or drug laws occur.
Drug Enforcement Administration is responsible for preventing distribution of illegal narcotics in the U.S.
It is a pharmacist's responsibility to exercise professional judgment to determine whether a prescription for a controlled substance was issued for a legitimate reason. Pharmacist is also expected to notice any suspicious activity and report to DEA, which helps contribute to the safety of the community.
Pharmacists can engage within pharmacy law, regulatory affairs, or public policy because these 3 areas are closely related.
Pharmacist lawyers work in areas of patent law, academia, medication-related litigation, and boards of pharmacy-related careers.
American Society for Pharmacy Law provides insight for food, drug, and medical device policies.
Regulatory affairs pharmacists are concerned with regulations and guidelines for clinical trials and other aspects of human research.
It typically involves working through various processes that help protect human subjects during a clinical trial. Pharmacists in public policy work to determine how regulations, guidelines, and laws affect patients. It also looks at how pharmacists provide care to the public.
This field can be utilized across the United States and across the globe.
Why enter regulatory affairs?
Regulatory affairs can heavily overlap into pharmacy law and public policy.
It has a huge impact on public and patient safety. Decisions made by pharmacists can affect clinical research, patient care, and public safety concerning medications.
Work is always changing, and daily challenges are presented in this field.
Work provides an opportunity to support large-scale changes in healthcare systems.
And they are always questioning what is in the best interest for patients.
In conclusion, regulation is an immense part of pharmacy. Great harm can happen to the public if the pharmacy and pharmacists are not highly regulated, and administrative agencies have been created to help regulate pharmacy. and pharmacist roles in regulation can overlap between pharmacy law, regulatory, and public policy. Ultimate goal of all laws and administrative agencies and guidelines are to help protect the public and provide high-quality care to the community. Thanks for watching our video.